Okay, well, hi.
Hello.
We were at the cinema, and shit happened. But first, okay, we tried to go to the cinema on Tuesday, and you're off to the side. Go into the middle. Sorry for the terrible audio. The light here's fucked.
Yeah. That would be a terrible video.
Oh well.
The audio will be pretty good.
We tried to go to the cinema on Tuesday night, which was just
22nd.
after midnight on the 23rd.
Yes.
As in, just after the 22nd. We arrived there on, was it Tuesday? No, sorry, it was Friday. It's Thursday.
Thursday night. They said the showing was at 00:05 Friday.
Yeah, on the 23rd. So
Yeah.
we arrived,
At the 22nd before midnight.
yeah, about half an hour to go, and we tried to buy tickets, and they were like, oh no, just after midnight on the 23rd on their website means,
Just after midnight on the 24th.
yeah. And I don't know if they thought we were stupid, or if they realized the person who put in their system was stupid, because apparently they treat all day Thursday, even after midnight until they close, as the same day. Even though we were there whenever midnight went, and their big board automatically changed over
Yeah.
to be,
Friday.
yeah, well, to be the next day.
And the girl actually said to us, "You're technically correct."
Yeah. They had the big thing. They were advertising the film. We were there just after midnight. They were there advertising the film we'd gone to see, Portrait of a Zombie, as happening that day, even though it wasn't for 24 hours.
Yep.
So yeah, we couldn't go to see it the next day because he was off in Belfast.
Yes.
And
that was the way of doing things.
so we couldn't go to see Portrait of a Zombie. It had one showing
And one showing only.
because it was a film festival movie. So we're not going to go to midnight showings unless it's got more than one day,
Or we call ahead and actually confirm.
that they're not stupid.
Or, yeah. My problem is I think now they're going to change their system, so next time we'll compensate for the stupidity and end up wrong again.
Yeah. But it didn't. But we did buy tickets to go to see Argo tonight, and we've just seen that.
And Argo.
So Argo review.
I enjoyed it.
Very good film. Speak up louder.
Brilliant film. I really enjoyed it.
Could have done without some of the stuff involving the guy's family. You know, just get the inspiration and that's it. But
It felt a bit shoehorned in.
very good film, and if I remember correctly, one of the guys who actually worked on that project, because spoilers, guys.
Oh yeah, all spoilers.
Although this is history that happened like 40 years ago.
If
So
you paid any attention to the media surrounding this project, you'll know the story.
so it's hardly a spoiler for something that happened years ago. It's a bit like saying spoilers. Titanic sinks.
Spoilers, Hitler loses.
We got the CIA and Canadians trying to get these guys out of this embassy. So they create a fake star crash type sci-fi movie, or like Lou Ferrigno's Hercules or something.
Yeah.
And so pretending these guys who were hiding out in the Canadian embassy are members of this film crew, and then get them out. Okay. But they set up everything for this fake movie just to make it believable. And one of the really, really important sort of 60s and 70s comic book artists, I think it's Jack Kirby, it might have been Steve Ditko or someone, I'm not entirely sure, was actually the production designer for the fake movie. They didn't mention it in the film there, but maybe I'm wrong about that too, though.
I don't know. I was surprised. The fake movie actually looked watchable in the film about making the fake movie and rescuing hostages.
I want to watch that movie that John Goodman was working on. You know, the one with the Minotaur?
Yeah.
I want to watch that.
It looked like something you'd review.
That looked brilliant. I'm gonna do some investigation to find out exactly what that guy worked on roughly then, so I can see what the fuck that was. Unless they completely made something up. But what's the point of completely making something up?
In a historical drama.
Yeah, so I want to see that.
It looked ridiculous. No, but Argo was really good. It had a load of actors I actually recognised. Now, a little things if I recognise an actor, they're big, because by fuck I don't recognise many actors. But it had, like, the guy who played Fred Flintstone, it had the guy who played Hal and Malcolm in the Middle. Yes, this is how I refer to actors. It had loads of people I recognised.
Who was Hal and Malcolm in the Middle? I never saw Malcolm in the Middle. Who was that?
The guy with the squishy face. He was the guy who told him at the end he was getting his medal.
What?
The guy who told him in the car park he was getting a medal.
Oh, him. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the dad from Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah.
Okay. The let's see, the ones I recognize. Well, I recognize John Goodman, and I didn't recognize the Hal guy because I don't give a shit about Malcolm in the Middle. I recognize the guy from Early Edition.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I remember Early Edition. I shouldn't. He was one of the dickhead bosses. I recognized you got Clea Duvall, although it took me Clea Duvall and Tate Donovan took me a long time to recognize because Clea Duvall is at her best when she's playing lesbians, and she totally wasn't in this. And who else did I recognize? I recognized Alan Arkin and the one of the bosses. I forgot the name. He always plays dickheads, and he was like a really, really, really high up dickhead in this EA, and not one of the mid-level dickheads like the early edition guy. And Jimmy Carter was there playing himself in stock footage or interview or whatever that was, and he did very well.
Yeah.
He hasn't aged a day, has he?
No, not at all.
Yeah, unlike that Ronald Reagan who got really old, but he was already old before he started.
U.S. presidents are always old.
Except for Kennedy and Obama.
Obama's old.
Obama's like 45.
That's too old for me to go with.
You've never made out with somebody who's 45?
No.
Weird.
Actually, no. I think 38's sort of the highest I've ever went with. Bear in mind I'm like 10 years younger than you.
When I was 17, I got to several bases in with somebody who was like 45 or 50.
I don't know. I just don't really like... I don't think I have an appreciation for older people yet.
Okay. Kennedy was only 40. Now, see, if you
I
want
want a 25-year-old president.
Now, here's the interesting thing. The youngest Prime Minister of the UK was 24. That was William Pitt the Younger.
Yeah.
So, you totally could have sex with the Prime Minister if you wanted.
I could totally have sex with
Because,
the Prime Minister.
I think you've got to be like 35 in order to
I will say this,
run for president in America too. So that's ageist in itself.
I do want to fuck David Cameron. Hard. Till he cries.
Oh, just to make him upset.
He begs me for forgiveness.
We're completely changing the subject of this film review.
It's politics.
Oh, okay, this film, it was set primarily in the Middle East, yet they didn't cast Omid Jalili or Alexander Siddig anywhere. I am impressed by their imagination in the casting, to be honest, although I do like seeing Alexander Siddig and Omid Jalili turn up in things.
I was really impressed with the fact that at the very start they had sort of the entire story of Iran from a non-American point of view, as in what happened in Iran.
Yeah, the see this is the story is okay. You got bastards being bastards to bastards, and other bastards being bastards to other bastards, and you get other bastards who are slightly less bastards getting bastards being bastards to them.
That's a quote from yourself.
Is it?
Yeah, you use bastards a lot.
Okay, well that's
bastards.
pretty much.
Yeah, that's the story. But usually in sort of big Hollywood blockbusters and things like that, it's like Iran destroyed the two towers in 9/11, so we invaded. That is the only story, and we did not do anything in Iran before that.
Iran didn't destroy the two towers, and they didn't invade Iran.
I know.
Okay.
I'm making a hyperbolous point.
Oh, you figured most American films will be like, bunch of Iranians got pissed off at our embassy for some reason. We have no idea why.
Yes.
Okay.
That was my basic point.
Okay. Well.
Whereas this film started off with
yeah, we might have deserved this, guys.
Yeah, we were kind of influencing their politics so people who were happy to us would make us money.
Yeah, we were totally, making their lives shitty. Oh, I had a thought when watching this. I don't know if this really applies on a national scale, but you know how the children of abusers tend to quite often become abusers themselves?
Mm.
Could that work on a national level? People who are abused become abusers.
It probably fits.
That's how I explain Afghanistan. It was a good film. It was very, very tense, because I figured that at least that they were all going to get out alive. I'm really glad they had the shot of the poor housekeeper woman who lied to the Republican guard, whoever there, and they know she lied, So she's going to get killed by them, and then they showed her.
Being extradited to Iraq.
Oh no, she didn't extradited. She was leaving to go to. She was becoming a refugee.
I forgot what the word extradited meant.
But she.
Meaned?
It was nice that we showed that she got away. Although getting away to Saddam Hussein controlled Iraq. I realize that the fact that they didn't explain what happened to her probably means that they don't know, but you could have given us the illusion that she survived.
Yeah, but the fact that they actually they showed her getting away rather than just sort of saying, "Oh, she's a local, it doesn't matter."
The white people survived.
No, that was good in itself.
Yeah, I'm just. Well, whenever I get the computer, I'm going to see if I can find out any information about her. I'm not holding out much hope, though.
No.
Oh dear.
One thing I will say is, real, serious, no pun intended, but props to the prop director. I very like to look for things like, haha, that wouldn't be around in the 80s, but they did really good work with props and sets and costumes for genuine what would have been around there. I was
And
really
you were
impressed.
really, really shocked by the director name.
Yeah.
You were like, he was all like watching the film. He was like, "Yeah, this film would be really good if it wasn't for Ben Affleck and his beard." Yeah, and then suddenly, I think this is a really good film. There's no chance in hell Ben Affleck could have directed this. Oh no, Ben Affleck directed this. I feel totally wrong about the world. I'm gonna kill myself now. And then he killed himself, and then we did the vlog.
Yep.
True
I'm dead.
story, bro.
I am buried over there.
It is so nice to have a film that neither of us are going to bitch about.
Oh no, that even if we went into nitpicky stuff, I don't think we'd find much. It was a really enjoyable, really culturally sensitive.
Yeah, nitpicky things like...
It was over-dramatized. Oh, definitely over-dramatized, but
Yeah,
that's a film.
Quite sure that they had bits where, things were like days or hours apart when they had them happening right beside each other. I'm quite sure an airplane, would be forced to stop if the police were chasing after it literally on the runway. Although I was...
They don't have rear-view mirrors, though.
Ah, okay. I was amused by that. It's like, we're in the police car. We're totally gonna outrun this plane. Yeah. Oh fuck, they can fly, can't they?
The plane took off not within safety limits of the runway. The plane had too much weight on it or something because it took off less than 200 feet away from the barriers at the end of the runway, and they shouldn't be doing that.
Well, it's the Swiss. The Swiss don't give a shit.
Yeah, they don't give a shit about nothing. But they hold our money.
They hold a lot of people's money.
They hold basically most of the money in the world at the moment.
It was, actually that's not really possible because since most economies aren't on the gold standard anymore, therefore money is not a thing that can be quantified.
Yeah, but if you actually examine the monetary system, there is no... Without the gold standard, most money is imaginary.
Yeah, it is. It is imaginary, so therefore they cannot hold most of the money because most money is not a physical thing. So...
Yeah. But, okay, then they hold most actual items of valuable worth that aren't just numbers on a computer.
Okay, then that's fine, but, that's just one of the interesting things about not being
I think
gold
we should
standard.
invade the Swiss.
I wouldn't do that. Every single member of their country has, rifles and training in military.
They have 3 guns per head.
And they're all trained in military.
Everybody over 21, we could kill the kids.
There was the Nazis sort of made a comment about how that they could invade the Swiss armies with this really big number of army, and then the Swiss pointed out that every single person in their population is actually trained as a soldier, and they've all got guns. So our army is this big, and it's like, holy shit, we're not going to invade you.
You see this sign here that says population? That's also the size of the army.
Yeah. There's a reason why the Pope gets the Swiss to dress up in silly uniforms and, protect him. Oh yeah, this works with the Beefeaters in the Tower of London as well. If you've got guys in ridiculous uniforms holding medieval weaponry that are probably for show, they're probably highly trained soldiers. Because if you're going to wander around wearing a ridiculous outfit, then either people have been giving you shit, or you've been beaten up already, or you've been fought already, and you're still doing it. Either you're stupid or you're a good fighter. Rule of thumb, don't attack someone or talk shit about someone in ridiculous clothes.
Unless you're a gay pride. In which case also don't talk shit about them or attack them, but it's probably less deadly to do so.
Well, yeah, but then they got, like, better in numbers.
Mm.
Safety in numbers. But yeah, don't fuck with the Swiss.
I would like to just formally state that I have no intention of invading the Swiss.
Good.
Unless invited to.
Plus, their country's really mountainous and stuff, so that would make it quite difficult. I get the feeling that attacking Switzerland would be like attacking the Afghanistan of Europe. No one has managed to invade and hold Afghanistan permanently since Alexander the Great.
Mm.
And he only, his permanency didn't last very long because he sort of killed himself with drink and/or was poisoned and/or was ill. We don't really know, but 2,000 years of being able to eventually repel people who came in. I got the feeling it'd be similar with the Swiss.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, we're really off topic.
Yeah, Argo was a good film.
Go and see it.
I realize, this review is like weeks and weeks after everyone else's, but it came out late here, and I was away in America getting married, and as you can see, I totally have a ring, guys. It's really nerdy. I got a classic Doctor Who seal of Rassilon on there, and Omega has a new Doctor Who Time Lord symbol in hers. So nerds together.
Together alone.
So all that happened, and then the Portrait of a Zombie thing, and then we're like, I want to watch something. Let's go and choose today. What do we have, Skyfall or Argo?
Oh, Skyfall was really good. It was actually one of the best James Bond films of the new era. It doesn't match
What do you
up
mean
to
one
some
of?
people.
It's like 3 of them.
It is the best James Bond film since Tomorrow Never Dies.
No, okay, that's a slightly more rational thing to say than the best one of the new, one of the good ones one of the best ones of the new era.
I count Die Another Day as part of the new era.
Why?
Because it was so shit.
It was really, really shit. But it was the last one of the old one. You got, I might see Skyfall, but I do not like the Daniel Craig reboot. I do not like Bond Generation 2.
Yeah, it's not as good as the old films, but Skyfall's pretty good. I enjoyed it personally.
I heard it was the closest thing to an actual James Bond film out of this new set. So good for them.
That's an accurate summation.
Oh well. So yeah, that's why this took so long to happen.
We haven't done a vlog in a while.
Well, yeah, I was away in America for a month. I was supposed to be away for 3 weeks. Hurricane Sandy I got a Hurricane Sandy in my vagina.
Well, SpongeBob.
And and then I've been back for 2.5, 3 weeks, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
So yeah, it's been nearly 2 months since we did one of these, and that was Sinister, I believe. Oh well, I'm going away again.
My car was okay last time we did a vlog.
Yeah, your wheel exploded.
My wheel exploded, I got crashed into and left a huge dent on the side, and my light stopped working because the car is leaking.
His car is, honey, if you watch this, your car troubles have been transplanted to him.
Yeah.
We're I have no idea what we might be doing a vlog for in the coming weeks. This might be the only one I do while I'm here. I know that The Hobbit comes out a couple of days before I leave, but I also know that Omega wants to see The Hobbit with me, so I might or might not see it before I go to America and then see it again with her, or I might just go then.
I'm trying to think if I'm going to drag to see Les Mis in January.
Well, you can see Les Mis. It comes out after I come back, but I have less than no interest in paying for you to see Les Mis.
That's okay. I will probably take it to somebody else when they're visiting.
You can do a vlog with them.
Yeah. And put it up on my own damn blip, which I don't have.
Put it on your YouTube.
Yeah, true that.
Anyway, that's probably it. We're going to go off and take some notes for something. Something from my 5th series of reviews. And,
then probably I'll drop her home and go to bed.
Probably. Oh! You can check my hair is still pink and short. Whenever you see the reviews coming up next week and 2 weeks after and 2 weeks after, it's long and blonde.
It's magical through the power of editing and time.
It's through the power of us filming about 5 episodes really close to each other ages ago and then staggering the uploads because we are smart because we have no filming location.
Filming location. Oh, did you see any pictures up of the filming location?
Ones on Colin's Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen occasionally ones, yeah.
Yeah, he's got new ones up. It's looking like it's coming along well.
Well, that's good. Apparently, it'll be ready to film in whenever I come back from MagFest. Yes, I'm going to MagFest.
I'm not.
Going to the States in mid-December and coming back after Mag. You should totally go to MagFest sometime.
Oh, I will sometime.
You're going to BroCon instead, though.
When's BroCon at?
So like the 14th of July, I think.
I don't know. I've missed all of the last CoreCons, Encores. My convention going is really lax these days.
You must go to BroCon. Well, we get the date's been released, so it's go to BroCon on BroCon. It's nothing to do with bronies, but it's an anime convention in Ireland. Check it out, guys. If you're in Ireland, you should totally go. But yeah,
don't go to shitty Aircon. Go to BroCon.
I'm gonna. They asked me to be a guest, an official guest, so I'm, getting. Nicola and Colin have said they'll go, so.
No, I'll look at dates and see what I can do. Are you allowed to publish that information?
Publish what?
That you're an official guest?
They haven't told me not to.
Oh, okay.
They haven't posted on their site yet. I already announced it on my WordPress. Fuck it. We're gonna film an episode while we're there, by the way.
Okay, well, I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Anyway, go and see Argo and don't think it's called Agro like I did.